Lennon. Yay. Hi, baby.
Hello everybody, and today we're in a new country and city, but not a new one for us. This is a new one for the family though, and all 6 of them are still with us enjoying our crazy adventures.
But before we get too far into exploring this beautiful city, I'm Elytra Beck.
And I'm Jordan Beck.
And this is Around the World with Beck. We post new videos every week. Sometimes it is amazing travel vlogs and beautiful locations, and sometimes it's about being Americans living in the UK. So if you like content like that, don't forget, hit that subscribe button down below. Let's get into it.
We're gonna show you what we've gotten into so far.
If you've been following the vlog for the last few weeks, you know that my entire family is in town. We've got my dad, Paul, mom, Michelle, grandma Mary, my sister, Amber, her son, Lennon, and my youngest sibling, Cyndrin. It's been absolutely crazy. So far, we've spent a weekend in London and a weekend in Edinburgh, and now we are in the city of Paris, which was one of their top picks for their European vacation. We got here last night on a pretty easy flight. Things weren't too crazy this time, but it was the taxi situation that really threw us through a loop.
Paris likes to confuse us with their taxi system, and they made it very difficult where they said, oh yeah, the taxi will be there in time. No, it wasn't. So they took our entire family, made us wait an entire hour to just get in the car and be at the hotel, which we ended up arriving at midnight. So Paris sticking with their theme, taxis are not the best. Last time we were here, our cab driver hit another car. Welcome to Paris, I guess. But we put that aside and we're beginning today with a wonderful, wonderful tour. And that's food, because I love food, so it's wonderful. And then afterwards, we're gonna be taking a look at all the beautiful sights of Paris via the river. So let's join the rest of the family and begin our tour.
It's gonna be a typical French gastronomic food tour, okay? We don't eat snails and frog legs on a daily basis. I'm sorry to disappoint you. So actually Paris is a very multicultural city. So we wanted you to discover the things that we actually eat every day. So today, all the spots are gonna be about the quality of the products, if I may say. It's not gonna be like fancy recipes, just gonna be efficient and about the quality of the products, okay? So as I was saying, the aesthetic is amazing, and you can see, well, puff pastry, brioche, it's very hard to do, okay? Like a croissant, pain au chocolat, this dough is actually very hard to make, and you see the inside, you can really see all the layers of the easiest. Yeah. So the story of this restaurant is actually a couple, Isaac and Daisy, came here in 1979, and at the beginning they just wanted to open a grocery store to sell products from their home country. And then they had the idea to make only takeaway falafels, and it actually worked very good. So after this they decided to open an actual restaurant with their children. Even nowadays it's a whole family business. And we have this amazing Asdu falafel. So today I took falafels because this is their specialty. But they also make like shawarmas, it's chicken shawarmas, kefta meat, everything is amazing in here. Okay, so if you guys want to taste it, you should. You grab your falafels, you wander on the Marais district, one of the best things to do here in Paris.
There are 2 items in, and so far they're delicious. And she went over there quickly to grab 2 more items, and I think the overall census is that everybody so far is enjoying the tour.
Then we're gonna have 2 cheese toasts. I don't know which cheese they're going to put on it, it's a surprise all the time. And we're gonna end with something that you guys call French toast. I still don't know why, I have to check that. We call it pain perdu. Literally means lost bread, because it's the bread from the day before. If you don't cook it, it will be lost. So we call it lost bread. And the thing that they do with the lost bread is that, so they do the classical recipe with egg and milk, and then instead of cooking on the pan, they put sugar on top of it and put it on the oven, which makes an amazing like caramelized crust. You will see, it's amazing. So Bachar is a thing in Lebanon. It's very famous, and we are very lucky here in Paris because we are the only European city to have Bachar ice cream. So you guys enjoy while you're here. There is one here in Châtelet and another one in Montmartre as well. So what's Lebanese ice cream? The difference between Lebanese and classic ice cream, if I can say it like that, is that in classical ice cream you will have eggs and cream, and in Lebanese ice cream you're only gonna have milk. Then they're gonna add mastic, which is a natural substance from the tree, and salep flour, special flour, and those 2 substances will actually give a very elastic texture to the ice cream. You will see it's very interesting. Today I took ashta flavor. So ashta is kind of, we call it milk flour, milk cream. So you work with the milk until you have this kind of creamy texture, which is very interesting because no cream in the ice cream, but you will still have this like creamy taste. And it's orange blossom flavored, so you will see it's amazing. Today we're gonna eat macaron, you guys. So we chose macaron because we think it was interesting for you to taste actual macaron. You guys be careful when you come here in France, in the pastries and the shop and the bakeries. They tend to put a French flag on everything and say, look, it's French, it's fancy, okay? So if I could give you some advices, I will do my best with that. For example, if you enter into a tiny bakery and there is like 40 different pastries, it's not a good sign, okay?
We're headed down the streets of Paris, just turned a corner and it's a sunshiny day. The food tour has been amazing, and we've got one more stop.
So today I took 2 different cuisines because I know that you guys don't eat everything. I thought that they're the 2 most interesting. They call it squink as well because it's kind of noisy when you mix it, and the cheese allows it to melt very easily, so you will see. Then they put homemade gravy sauce, and then you put whatever you want to put on it. This is why it's very dangerous, okay? We're gonna have one pulled pork poutine with paprika popcorn. I'll explain the whole thing after. And we're gonna have a pulled beef, slow cooked beef poutine, okay?
And that pretty much concludes the food tour. I think overall the family had a wonderful time. They definitely enjoyed themselves on their first European food tour. And it was big thanks to our host, who was very friendly and accommodating to such our large family, allowing us to try all sorts of different foods that we probably would have missed. Now that we've overeaten and began to start walking it off, we decided to make a detour on our way to the river to stop and grab some photos in front of the Louvre. So afterward, we had a boat tour. It's a pretty cheap boat tour, but it allows us to transverse across Paris with a large group for a low cost and see the important things in Paris, like the Eiffel Tower. So here we are, where we've taken the entire family to a couple spots to get some good photos and just let the little one walk around, burn some energy, or what better thing to do but to enjoy our leftover macaroons in front of the Eiffel Tower.
Hi, we're on a boat tour. We decided that we were gonna hop back on the hop on, hop off boat, get a little bit of our money's worth, and just kind of see the city a bit more. Then we are going to end up back at the Eiffel Tower, where maybe we'll grab something to eat, and we are definitely gonna check out the Eiffel Tower at night. And I think that'll close it out for today. So we will catch you guys bright and early in the morning.
Today is our second day in Paris with the family, and it is just as busy as ever. And it's also going to be our last, so the best way to spend our last day here is to see all the major sites, with the first being the Palace of Versailles behind me. Elatra's mom is looking forward to this the most, and Afterwards, we're hopefully going to be done with the palace with about 2 hours, where we'll take everyone over to try some crepes that we had last time that were phenomenal. But in case it doesn't work out, we still have plenty of exciting things going on and still gonna grab a bite to eat closer to our next destination. However, for now, let's get inside and check out the massive Palace of Versailles. So far, this trip has been divided into 2 different days, with the first being a focus on just exploring Paris, while today's journey is going to be focusing on the art and the history of France. While taking the family on vacation, each of them had a top priority for something they wanted to see while we were here. With yesterday, Lou's being the Eiffel Tower, Grandma Mary's being the Mona Lisa, and Michelle's being the Palace of Versailles for the history of Marie Antoinette. It's been really cool being able to take family to these places that we've been before to show them the history and the fun things that we've experienced. At this point in the journey, things took an unexpected turn. It became clear that Michelle was feeling unwell and that we would have to change some of our plans.
So we finished up at the Palace of Versailles. It was a lot of fun. However, my mom started not feeling well as we were going throughout. So we made a pit stop at the hotel to drop her off. She's gonna sleep for a little bit. Maybe she'll be able to rejoin us later, depending on how she's feeling. But the rest of us went on the adventure to go and find some delicious crepes, which we are already devouring. And we've got some fresh gelato on top. So good. And we're gonna make our way over to the Louvre and do a lot more walking. We have made it to the Louvre, and it is warm in here. So warm in here. And to keep ourselves entertained as we look through all of this beautiful art, Amber and I are playing a game. We looked up 5 things that you should see at the Louvre besides the Mona Lisa, and the first to find 3 out of the 5 wins. So we'll put the 5 that we're looking for on screen. We'll make sure to show you guys as we go along. It's gonna be Amber got it. Woo! Dang! I was carrying her son up the stairs. She runs around the corner. Oh! Hey, we were both standing on the ground. You could have seen it. You sneak. All right, number 2, right there. There's a debate as to who got it, because Amber and I both claim it. So Jordan, tiebreaker, who got it? Yeah.
We walked in and I said, "Is that it?"
She said, "That's it."
Well, she was looking at a
Confidence.
picture of it.
You need confidence.
You were looking at a picture of it.
1 to 1.
Confidence.
That does not count.
1 to 1.
Confidence. All right, found number 3. Point definitely goes to me. Undisputed. Off to find the next 2. I stopped to film the last one. She goes sprinting into this room.
I was walking at
Cheater.
a normal pace.
Sprinting. Normal pace.
Normal pace.
All right, fine, whatever. 2-2. Going on to find the Sphinx. New rule to ensure that nobody cheats. Amber and I both have one hand on the baby stroller, so that way we can make sure nobody's running up ahead or anything, because it's down to the last one, so it's pretty serious. Boom, right here. I am the winner.
Whatever.
We were carrying the stroller down and we were both like, I'm touching it, I'm technically touching it. But yeah.
We're in the front.
You
came around the corner first.
You're welcome for carrying your baby down the stairs.
You didn't have to. Jordan got it.
All right, so we look a little bit different because we are at the airport now. Things got a little hectic last night between people not feeling well and this little guy being tired, and honestly we were all exhausted. We just decided to turn it in after the Louvre, just grab some dinner at a local poke bowl shop, and now we are ready to fly home. So I think that's gonna wrap it up for this vacation for us, and that's gonna wrap it up for the fam visit too.
Like, subscribe, and share.
Thanks, Amber. All right, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!